Hello, white people. This morning was a beautiful day in Southwest Ohio, and I was able to go outside and sit and watch the sunrise. And then as I'm looking at the sunrise, lo and behold, there they are, putting all their crap in the sky. Aren't they just wonderful? And now the sky is full of haze. It's just so ugly. I don't understand why they're doing that. It's supposed to get up into the mid-80s today. And the humidity here is about 3,000%. But anyway, so this video is not about that. So this video, there's a customer that comes into this place that I work just part-time. And he's a psychologist, a corporate psychologist, and he analyzes people's productivity. And so, and basically, you know, we're talking. He doesn't have people lay on a couch and tell them their problems, and then he goes, "Oh yeah, your emotions are right." He doesn't do any of that nonsense, any of that fake fluff. He analyzes data and productivity, and so he's somebody who's very rigid in his evaluations. Not like a psycho kind of rigid, but you know, there's a method. And well, the first thing we were talking about was the 2016 election. And I told him, I said, it's so weird. How is it that people can react viscerally to somebody that they do not even know in person or have never met? It makes no sense to me. And I'm talking about Donald Trump. You remember all the people who used to freak out about Donald Trump? And I knew people who'd watch TV all the time. They either loved him or they hated him viscerally. It was so strange. And I got yelled at a few times by people who absolutely hated Donald Trump. And I was talking to this guy, and he concluded that it was a TV set that told these people to hate Donald Trump viscerally. Strange phenomenon. And then the conversation went to when he was in college. He had a fella he had some classes with or something who was from China. And he said, everybody in China knows that the TV set is propaganda. People in the United States have not figured that out. It is really strange to see people watching TV and parrot what the TV says. And then later in the conversation, I asked him, how many people do you think, in your anecdotal personal experience, are manipulated by the TV set? He said pretty much everybody. I was like, shit. You know how over the last few years, alternative media will say, oh, it's the Great Awakening. Oh, everybody's waking up. They're getting wiser. I don't know. People are getting away from watching the mainstream propaganda, and they're watching the alternative media propaganda. It's propaganda from all directions. And it's a strange era that we live in. We are an invaded and occupied country because, you know, right now we can't do anything about the invaders because of the occupation. See, if we were still an independent people or a sovereign nation, then we would be able to respond to the invaders like we used to. People used to respond to people who didn't belong here, populations that didn't belong in our country. Okay, so yesterday I was out in the middle of nowhere, right? And there's this, it's so strange, this restaurant, just you driving in, all of a sudden there's a restaurant. So I stopped at the restaurant to get some food to take home, and there's, I don't know, probably almost everybody, okay, all the clientele was white. The waitresses were white, and then I saw, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 south of the borderites, and I was like, oh man, I'm never coming back here, just get my shit and go. I was pretty tired, and then there's TV, so it's like a sports bar, and I'm looking at the TV, and the TV sets were on Spanish channels. Yeah, occupied. We are an occupied country from the south of the borderites. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, ask me in the comments section. We have to be more clever than the algorithm. All right, white people, that's the damage for now. Thank you so much for listening. I look forward to your thoughts below.